Hello, Cardinals. Today we are going to continue our work from yesterday, looking at the physical features of the Earth. On Canvas, we want to go to the Social Studies page. From our Social Studies page, we'll go to our New Learning, which can be found every day under the Modules tab on the left-hand side. So we go into Modules. The new module for the day can always be found at the bottom of the screen. Today's date is 8/25, right? August 25th, 2020. And we are going to be looking at the physical features of the Earth, the bodies of water, or the waterways. So first we will do our bell work, right? So you always start with the first assignment for the day. Your bell work question that you will complete with the sub or at home will be to explain today's current events in your own words. For this, you will type out the news stories or headlines as you watch. Then for question 2, how can you connect it to your personal life? That could be like a story about COVID in schools, and you are in school during the COVID pandemic, right? That's how it could connect to your life. For example, once you're done with the bell work, you submit your quiz. You congratulate yourself for getting a 5 out of 5. And then you click the next tab. And that'll take you to our introduction for today. So our introduction for today will be looking at waterways, physical features of the Earth. You're going to complete a Google Slides vocabulary activity, just like we did on August 24th, which was my birthday. If you didn't wish me happy birthday, you'll be defining the words. You're going to use the word in a sentence that will help you remember any sentence, right? You're going to come up with any sentence that comes to your mind that will help you remember what that word means. And then you're going to choose the correct image from the bank at the back of the Google Slides. And I'll show you what that looks like here in just a minute. For our definitions, you're going to use the Quizlet page to copy and paste, as well as to practice learning the words if you have additional time. Today's lesson objective: the student will be able to define the waterways of the Earth by completing a Google Slide assignment, that Google Slide vocabulary assignment. Our standard is 7.3.5, looking at physical characteristics of the Earth, such as mountains, rivers, and their formation, which we'll get to at another time. You're going to watch the screencastify explaining today's directions and assignment. Then you're going to complete today's assignment. And then lastly, you're going to complete a 6-question quiz at the end of today's lesson. So we go down, we hit the next tab. Now it takes us to assignment. The first thing we should do before you even read the directions is open up the 2 links. First link, you want to load the physical features in a new tab. It'll be slow like mine is. It'll load up here. But the problem with Google Slides in this page right here is it's really small and you can't see it. So what I want you to do is right here where it says copy of physical feature slides, waterways, okay, you can click on this. And when you click on this, it'll open a Google Slide in a new window like this. Now it's full size, and it'll be easier for you to read, to copy paste, and to write in all the boxes. You'll then head back to Canvas and you'll open up the Quizlet link. So you'll click the blue Q to open that up. So back to Canvas, our directions today. Today you're going to learn about the waterways of the Earth. Waterways, or bodies of water, are naturally occurring collections of water. The way we categorize bodies of water will be different by many different categories, including size, is it large or is it small? Type, is it salt or is it fresh water? And land near or around the waterway. Your lesson objective today is to define the waterways of the earth by completing a Google Slide assignment. You will load the new assignment in a new window and complete. We've already loaded it into a new window. Your job is now to complete it. You're going to need the Quizlet link, which we just opened up, to find the definitions for each vocabulary term. You will then use the word in a sentence to help you remember, as well as getting the image bank or using the image bank at the back of the Google slide to find a picture and copy and paste it into that slide assignment. So let's begin. On our Google Slides here, the directions are again right here at the top. You're going to use Quizlet to type the definition of it for each vocab, using a sentence, then use the image bank in the last slide. So our first one is oceans. And the image is already in here for you. So we're looking for the definition and a sentence. So I go to my Quizlet. We got our flashcards here. Remember, you just click on it, flips it back and forth. But I just want to scroll down here. And I want to find ocean, a large body of salt water. There are 5 major bodies of water of Earth. Okay? So we know that there are a large body of salt water, 5 major. We know, and they will do that from time to time when you highlight it. So we know that there are 5 major bodies of water of the Earth: the Indian Ocean, the Southern Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Arctic Ocean. And so when we talk about oceans, we have to understand that the Earth is made up of these 5 major bodies of water. So we do Control C to copy down this from the screen. We then come back here, we click in the box. We could double click in, we go to the right spot, and then you need to do Control Shift V, and that'll paste it in the right format. So now I have my definition in, I have my picture, right? 2 out of 3 points, I want to finish it up. So maybe when I think of oceans, I think of large bodies of water, but I also think of sharks. And I know Shark Week is, Shark Month has been going on. And so I could say something like, one time in Florida, I went on the ocean on a boat and saw a gigantic great white shark. Now that didn't happen because I probably would have died then and there, but you guys get the point, right? For me, when I think of oceans, I think of great white sharks. And if I think of a great white shark, I think of an ocean. So that will help me remember where an ocean is and what an ocean is: a large body of salt water. Okay. So then you'll move down to the next piece here, and we have a sea, right? So we'll go in, we'll find here, we'll look through our vocabulary terms, and we'll look for a sea. Oh, boom, right there. Large body of water completely or partly surrounded by land. Okay, that's the important part. Oceans are all interconnected, which means they're not surrounded by land. Oceans surround land. Seas, however, seas are surrounded by land. If you think of the Mediterranean Sea like it's pictured here, the Mediterranean Sea is surrounded by land on all sides. So we have Africa here in the Sahara Desert, right? We have Israel and Lebanon and Turkey. We then have the European countries like Italy, and these land features, these landforms are surrounding the sea. Okay, so I go to my Google Slides, I type in my definition, I copy and paste it, right? Control Shift V, boom, got it in there. Now I want to find a picture. So I'm going to scroll to the very bottom, slide number 10. And I'm looking for a picture that maybe matches something like is on the Quizlet. So maybe I'm looking for the Mediterranean Sea, or I'm looking for a body of water surrounded by land. Okay, and there it is right there. So I click this image in the top right hand corner. I Control C. I go back to my C tab. I Control V and paste it in. Now I don't want to leave it there. That's ugly, right? We want to make our presentation look pretty. So I drag it into the white box, right? And I make my image cover the white. Boom. There we go. And then in the box, you're going to write your sentence, whatever it is that will help you out. Now, you're going to continue through with the rest of these and work your way down. And then, once you're done with that, you're going to come back here. Up in the right-hand corner, there'll be the blue submit button when you're finished, and you'll submit it. Back on a Quizlet, you'll have all the flashcards, the learn, write, spell, test, and then match and gravity to help with the vocabulary terms. Feel free to play that on your own time. But once we're through with our Google Slide presentation, we'll want to make it back on the canvas. We'll want to hit the next button, and we'll want to take our Canvas quiz for the day. Our Canvas quiz is 6 questions. It's a hotspot type question like we've done before. So you will click on the correct image of a river. So let's say I pick this one. Move down to the next one. A sea, right? I just showed you guys. It'd be this one right here, the Mediterranean Sea. I'm going to click on it. Describes an ocean. Oh, I don't know which one it is, right? Maybe I just go with this one right here. A bay. Oh, man, I don't know. Let me just click on that one. And you keep working your way through. You pick 6 out of 6 images. You'll submit. You'll hopefully get a 6 out of 6 on this. And then that is your lesson for the day. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, jbridwell@peerschools.org, or on Canvas. And I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a good day, all. I miss y'all. I love y'all. If you're in school for the day, please follow these sub directions at all times, making sure to use hand sanitizer when entering or exiting a classroom, and making sure you're using your water bottles throughout the day. Have a good day. Miss y'all. Love y'all. I'll see you on Friday.